Hey guys, welcome back to another episode and the final episode of Out of the Park Baseball 22 here with the Colorado Rockies. We have been going for almost 15 full seasons now, and this is it. This is the finale here on GM Games. We are going to sim through the rest of the regular season. We are going to go through the postseason. And that's going to be it. Between Wednesday and next Sunday, I'm going to sim the next 14 years. I'm going to get us through the year 2050. And then we're going to go back and we're going to take a look and do a retrospective on this Colorado Rockies playthrough that's been an absolute blast. I've had a great time, but it has, I don't want to say it's run its course because I'm still having fun. But I want to try something new. So we are going to hopefully end this with a world championship. And we'll go from there. So, just kind of as a refresher in case you didn't watch Sunday's live stream or you haven't gotten caught up, we are 5 games up in the NL West over the Dodgers, 14 up over the Padres. Well on our way to another postseason. Jim Denny has an outside shot at 20 wins. He and Goldberg have been a really nice 1-2 punch at the top of the rotation. We reacquired Danny Gonzalez in right before the trade deadline from Arizona. He hasn't been great in 7 starts. He's 1-2 with a 5.35. More strikeouts than innings pitched, but it's the home runs. He gave up 10 home runs in 38 innings. So if he can control that here over the last month, he'll be fine. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are. We're relatively healthy. Dave Safchuk has been out for chunks of the season with an injury. We get him back in a week. But Jared Hurst came up and has absolutely raked. So I don't know what the plan is once Safchuk comes back, but it's not going to be to replace Hurst in the lineup. So it is time for roster expansion, so we can call up whoever we want. We'll call up Heinrich. We'll call up Rodriguez. Is there anybody else that deserves a call up? How's Bouchard doing in AAA? He's doing okay, but I still think he's better where he is right now. Same thing with Kirby. If he was a better defensive player, I might call him. Well, I mean, he's actually pretty good defensively, but I don't need another left-handed bat. Do I have a right-handed bat somewhere in the minors that might be able to come up and... Yeah, we'll call up Steve Morgan. Just to have another pinch hit bat on the bench. And so Ferguson is our main pinch hitter. I guess that's okay. And then against what's this? This is against lefties. So against lefties, we're gonna go Morgan. And we're going to go, right, because Stuckey's in the rotation, right? We can go Slack. That's fine. And I don't want Brady Neal pinch hitting because he's our backup catcher. And then Rodriguez, I guess. All right, well, let's get to it. We got a month left of regular season to play, and we start with the Pirates. And Kumar Rocker gets hurt. I just talked about how he hadn't been hurt most of the season. Well, he's now out for the rest of the regular season. We don't really have another bullpen arm that is ready to come up. And we could call up Bouchard and just stick him in the bullpen and see what happens. But I think we're probably pretty okay, so I'm not too concerned about it. At any rate, we win 5-4. Score 5 runs in the 7th and 8th to come from behind to win it. Ferguson has a pinch hit 2-run homer. Real goes 7. Doesn't get the win, but 10 strikeouts in 7 innings, looking pretty good. Game 2 against the Pirates. 10-7 loss. And this is how things went. We're 1-2. This is how things went last month, too. Or was it July? Come on. Let's win a game here. We win 6-2. We'll go back and we'll take a look at that schedule in a second. But we score 4 in the 9th. A grand slam by Ellis. Nope, 3-run homer by Ellis in the 9th inning. Goldberg pitches well. Yeah, it was last month. We were 13-15 last month, so it was very, very up and down. And we are 2-2 out of the chute here. Now 3-2. Ellis is out for a couple of days. No big deal. Hinojosa, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. Briones, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. His is 11th home run. Shaw gets the win. Brackman gives up 6 unearned runs in the 8th inning. Or in the 9th inning. Look at that. Walks 4. But somehow managed to get the win. That was a little bizarre. All right, so we bounce back a bit. 2 wins in a row here. We look for the sweep. Nope. So we're 3-3 this month. So again, 500 as we win there 3-0. Home run from Aguilar. Gonzalez. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Gonzalez with 7 shutout innings. And Powers gets hurt again. So we get back-to-back shutouts. Powers with 2 hits and an RBI. Denny gets his 18th, but we are now without Powers for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So I guess we don't really need to put him on the DL because our roster expansion is 38 players. But so what do we want to do now? Because now we're without our 2 best, our two best hitting outfielders, or 2 of our best hitting outfielders. I don't think we just go with Stuckey because he's not particularly good against righties. I think we just stick Rodriguez out there for the time being and let him plug away. And same thing here against lefties. He'll be fine. All right. So we win back-to-back games, back-to-back shutouts as Denny picks up his 18th. We've won 4 out of 5. Savchuk's eligible to come off the DL, so there we go. Problem solved. Savchuk will come in and bat second. And Savchuk will come in and play right, and he certainly won't bat that far down the order. Move him up here for Stuckey. We'll do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And we try to get the sweep over the Mets. We don't get it. So we're 5-4 with 3 games here against San Diego. Make it 5-5. 5-6. 5-7 this month. Down to a 2-game lead over the Dodgers. 4 straight losses for your Colorado Rockies here. Not great. Not great. Can we finally... we're taking on a Washington team that's got great pitching. Yeah, we lose again, and we lose McElfresh. Okay, now things are starting to get a little hairy. I think we are still... Man, I mean, we need to win. Look at this clump here for the wild card. Okay. All right, so it looks like Bouchage is going to get that shot now. Middle relief. Yeah, this is... It's the last thing I want is to miss the playoffs in our last season, but we've lost 5 games in a row now. Make it 6. Finally, 17-3. The offense finally comes to play. Briones 5 RBIs, Ellis 4 RBIs, Hurst 4 RBIs. Real gets the win. Hurst hits 3 home runs. Are we still 2 games up? 2 games up. Magic number of 11. We got the Cubs now at home. There we go. Back-to-back wins for the first time in 2 weeks. Ellis hits his 41st. Gonzalez picks up the win. 1 earned run in 7. Okay. Another game against the Cubs. Another win, 12-0. So there we go. So 3 straight wins, 3 straight solid performances. Bottom of the order, Jones, Neal, Shaw, each with 2 RBIs. Aguilar has 2 RBIs. Ellis with 3 more. Home runs by Shaw, Neal, Jones, and Savchuk. Shaw goes the distance. A 3-hit shutout, striking out 10. We look for the sweep of the Cubs right here. and we get it. So our offense has been cruising the last 4 games. That's 24, 30, 47 runs in the last 4 games. Savchuk 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. Hinojosa drives in a couple. Ellis drives in a couple. Jones has got 35 home runs this year. Then he picks up number 19. All right, he needs one more, and he'll get one more start, probably here against the Dodgers, one of these games. First game in Arizona is a 2-1 loss. Second game in Arizona is a 3-1 win. 2 RBIs from Bowser. 13th home run of the season. Real picks up his 12th win, and where are we now? 4 games up, 92 and 63. We've clinched the playoff spot, so that's good. 92 and 63. Our magic number's 4. We have a 4-game lead, so we'll see how it goes here down the stretch. Game 3 against Arizona is a 10-7 loss. Oh, no. Look at the names on the injured list. And we're taking on the Dodgers, so, we could very easily end up not winning the division here. All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah, 1-game lead. Oof. All right, so we win the final game of the series 5-3. Not having Ellis for the postseason is going to be rough. Do we have anybody back? No, McElfresh is there for another 3 days. We get Power, so we should have McElfresh, Powers, and Rocker back for the postseason. So at least there's that. First game against Cincinnati. We can still lose the division if we don't win out here. We had a 1-game lead. Yeah, we're now tied because we've lost to 100. We've lost back-to-back games. So the Dodgers have to lose, or we're the wild card. The Dodgers have to lose, or we are the wild card. We lose. Wow, what a terrible, terrible end of the season for us. 24 and 31 over the final 2 months of the year. So we got to stick Zavorak in there as our starting shortstop. What a terrible season, man. That's disappointing. So we get Powers back, so he'll come in and play right field against righties. Wow. That's really disappointing. I really would hate for our the end of our season to be a one game we lose and it's over with thing. That would make me really unhappy. All right. Making sure we set these. Take a look at the stats here in just a second. All right, let's look at pitching. So Denny comes up short, 19-7 with a 2.91 ERA. It's a career high in wins for him, though. So just another great year for him. Another 200 strikeouts, another 220 innings pitched, 7 WAR, 159 ERA plus. He was phenomenal. Josh Goldberg ended up with a really good first season for us. Look at his FIP, a sub-3 FIP in cores, 15-10. Struck out 230 in 200 innings. Another good season for him. Shaw was very good as well. 13-6, 3.66 ERA. Good for 4 wins. And then Real and Gonzalez. How was Gonzalez for us? 3-4, 4.88. Real 12-11, 4.36. So I think we're gonna go with Gonzalez and sit Real. I don't know if that's the right decision, but that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll lean on Real and McElfresh in the bullpen. Rocker, as a reliever, didn't pitch very much, but he was fine. I guess I could have used him more. He only pitched in 38 games this year. It's a little disappointing. Satterfield with another good season for us. 124 Ks, 77 innings. Brackman was pretty valuable as a swingman. Munez was okay, but certainly not worth the $12 million we paid him. Slack we picked up at the trade deadline, and he was quite good. 50 strikeouts in 29 innings. Aparicio is our closer. Looks like he melted down the stretch a little bit. Had 8 losses. Let's look. I think he probably blew a save there. Yeah, it wasn't good in July and August at all. A couple of bad months for him. McElfresh struggled in his rookie season. I would bring him back as a starter next year. We'll see what the AI chooses to do. Ollinger we picked up as a lefty specialist, and he looks like he did okay. 18 games, 11 innings, 10 Ks. Offensively, it's not going to have Ellis on here, but remember that Ellis hit 40 home runs and drove in over 100 runs, so losing him is going to hurt. Hinojosa with another outstanding season, 7.5 WAR, 1018 OPS, 102 walks, 110 runs, was great. Drew Jones had an absolute bounce back season, just out of nowhere. Set a career high for WAR at age 31, 38 home runs, 96 runs knocked in, 939 OPS. Set a career high in batting average, on base percentage, slugging, OPS. Or just under in slugging. 582 is his high. Just over an OPS and just under an OPS plus. He just had a great season. Was fantastic in the outfield too. So he bounced back nicely. Savchuk was good. Got hurt a whole bunch, but was really, really good against lefties. Bowser was good defensively. His offense was lacking, but he was really good offensively. Briones with a career year. 751 OPS. Was slightly below average, but I'll take it. Dvorak, again, continues to hit well, but most of his is done offensively. Powers had a down season for him, but I'll take an 882 OPS and a 118 OPS plus. Jared Hurst is the future. 907 OPS in 76 games, drove in 45 runs. Those ratings are absurd. Stuckey was a Rule 5 guy who put up a 500 slugging, so I'll take it. And then the rest of the bench was kind of bad. So, well, that sucks. All right. Wozniak hits his 500th home run. There we go. Mr. Wozniak. 500 home runs on the nose at age 36. Still slugging away for the Blue Jays. Has an outside shot at 600 if that power stays. But he didn't start his career till he was 26 years old, and he now has 500 home runs. So imagine if he had started at 22. He'd be approaching Bonds. All right. So I guess we just need to sim ahead. We need to set our postseason roster and just see what happens. And we're taking on Tony Olney and the Atlanta Braves. Of course we are. All right, so let's playoff roster. Eligible for playoff roster. Who's not on there that should be? They took Rodriguez off. So we got Stuckey. Yeah, that's fine because we got Stuckey and what's his name? Slack, who can back up in the outfield. Neil Ferguson, Briones, Shaw, Ollinger. I want Heinrich out, and I want Brackman in. All right, so we go to the postseason. And we are going to go stopper, 8th inning or close game for Rocker. We are going to go stopper, 7th inning or closer for Real. We're going to bring him in 8th or later, secondary role, high leverage. Use Satterfield more often. I only want him as a specialist. Brackman will be long relief. McElfresh will be middle relief, use more often. So we'll lean heavily on the bullpen here. Let's see. Is Denny going to be ready to go? He's not. So it looks like it's going to be Goldberg's game. Okay. All right. So I guess let's go. Gene Vance against Josh Goldberg. Game at home. So Atlanta's going to be going. Tony Olney is going to pitch and lead off for the Atlanta Braves. Oh, no, Gene Vance is going to be starting. Okay. So Olney will bat leadoff, play left. Greg Kirchgessner will bat second and play third. Acuna, 37-year-old Ronald Acuna will bat third, play right. Johnny Cicoli will bat cleanup and play first. Ozzie Albies will play second and bat fifth. 38-year-old Ozzie Albies. Ben Vivas will bat sixth and play center. Mike Fuentes will play short and bat seventh. Josh Pearson does the catching in the 8th spot. And Gene Vance, a 23-year-old with elite control, 9-7, 4.35 ERA. This season will go for the Braves. For us, Dave Hinojosa will bat leadoff, play third. Andy Powers will bat second and play right. Jared Hurst batting third and left. Manny Aguilar in the cleanup spot, batting fourth. Drew Jones will bat fifth and play center. Drew Bowser will bat sixth and play second. Beckett Zavorak will get the start at short with the injury to Steve Ellis. Briones does the catching, and Josh Goldberg will do the pitching. 15-10, 3.63 ERA, 233 strikeouts. So let's hope that our season doesn't end right here. Here we go. Goldberg 2 only. 2-2 pitch. Shift is on. Grounds it into the shift. That's 3-1 for the first out of the game. Kirchgessner grounds it in the hole. Zavorak has it. 2 away. And Acuna. At least we know we're not losing anything defensively with Zavorak out there at short versus Ellis. Obviously, we're losing a lot offensively, but defensively, we're still going to be solid up the middle. So here comes Hinojosa, and he hits that one out to right for the first out of the game. Powers now hits that one out to right, and the wind is blowing that ball to right field pretty substantially. And Jared Hurst grounds out. So 1, 2, 3 go each team in the first inning. Johnny Cicoli now, 3-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Ozzie Albies with a bloop single to center, a 1-out hit for the 38-year-old Albies. Vivas grounds to short, 6-4. And Bowser gets hurt, but he's able to shake it off. Mike Fuentes with a line out to second. So a 1-out single. Bottom of the second, no score. Here comes Aguilar. Strike 3. Here comes Drew Jones. Grounded in the hole, 2 away. And Bowser grounds to third, and it's going to be an infield hit, so a 2-out single. Zavorak to right, over the head of the right fielder. Bowser hits second, goes to third, and he's going to stop there. No, he's going to come home. He comes home, Zavorak to third, and we take a 1-0 lead. So an RBI double from Beckett Zavorak drives in Drew Bowser, and we are up 1-0. And Briones with a base hit up the middle to score Zavorak to make it 2-0. I don't know why they didn't walk him, but I'm not going to complain about it. Grounder to third. So all that happened with 2 outs. So we are up 2-0. Here comes Pearson. Grounds to through the first baseman into right field. Is that going to be a hit? That's a double. Okay. There's a bunt. Oh, and they get the runner at third. So that was an interesting wheel play. Only grounds to short, and that's going to be booted by the third baseman. Kirchgessner hits a 3-run homer. So we're down 3-2 now. Acuna with a base hit to center. What is going on? It's a fly ball to right. And a base hit to right. Runner will reach third. Vivas strikes out. All right, so we're down by a run going to the bottom of the third inning. Hinojosa walks. Powers with a base hit to right, so that's a good start. Hinojosa will make the turn, and he is out at third. Idiot. Hurst strikes out, and that's it. That's it. So we had a golden opportunity to have first and second, nobody out. Hinojosa with a bad running play. Fuentes hits that one out to left. Sliding catch made out there. Pearson grounds to third. And Vance hits a double to right center field, because of course he does. That's a triple for the pitcher. Only grounds to second, and we get out of the inning, but we're still down by a run. Here comes Drew Jones. Grounds to third, one out. Bowser strikes out, and Zavorik walks. Briones with a fly ball to right. Is that going to have enough juice? Nope. Catch is going to be made right in front of the wall. Kirch Gessner with the big hit. A home run back in the third. It's one away. Acuna back to the mound. It's 2 outs. And Chicoli hits a home run. So we're now down 4-2. And McElfresh comes in for Goldberg, who did not have it. So we're down 2, going to the bottom of the 5th. Brady Neal is pinch hitting for McElfresh, who throws pitches to one batter because out of the park baseball. Hinojosa pops out. Is this going to be it? Are we really going to go out in the wild card game? Ground ball to second, and that retires aside. So we go to the 6th, down by 2. Single to right. Fuentes grounded to second. 4-6-3 double play. And Pearson will strike out. Here comes Hurst. Be a diving catch in center field. 1 away. Aguilar. Can't even get a base runner. Grounds out. And Jones. I had 3 hits in the second inning, and that's been it. We got 4 hits in the game. I had 3 of them in the second. Vance strikes out. Real to face only. Walks him on 4 pitches. Pickoff throw sends only to second base. 1-2 pitch is hit to right. The catch is going to be made out there. 2 away. And Acuna strikes out. So 7th inning stretch, we're down by 2. Bottom of the order here in the 7th. Bowser strikes out. Zavorik grounds out. And Jim Stuckey will pinch hit for our catch. So we don't have a catcher. Oh, no, I guess they have Neal in there now, right? Yeah. Pass ball. I would love a hit here by Neal. Christian Nunez. Neal with a base hit to center. Is that going to get the runner home? Yeah, Stuckey's going to round third. And he's safe. All right, so we're down by a run now in the bottom of the 7th. Hinojosa comes up. He draws a walk. Powers now lines it down the right field line. That will tie the game at 4. Is Neal going to be able to score? Yeah, Hinojosa scores, Neal scores, and we are now winning 5-4. A 3-run 7th inning. Jared Hurst hits that one to right. That's going to get Powers home, and we're now up by 3. Or by 2, rather. Another double. Back-to-back doubles. We're up 6-4. Aguilar pops that one out to center. Catch is going to be made out there. So we're going to the 8th now, up by 2. Aparicio is in. He's going to face Chicoli, who homered last time. Strikes him out this time. Pucci strikes out, and Vivas grounded to short. 1-2-3, 8th. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, up by 2. Drew Jones will lead off. He'll strike out. Bowser. He'll strike out. And Zavorik. Base hit to center for Beckett. A couple of hits for him. And Aparicio has to hit, and he gets that one down. He does have a decent bat. So he gets a single there, first to third, and here comes Neal again. And Neal, is that going to get down? It is. Brady Neal, coming in late into the game, picks up his 2nd hit. 1 run comes in, so we're up by 3 going to the 9th. Fuentes is hit by the pitch. Pearson singles to right, so the tying run comes to the plate. Line out to the pitcher. Tony Olney pops it to right. Catch is going to be made out there. 2 away. We're 1 out away. Kirch Gessner grounds to second, and we win. Wow. Okay. Let's go. So the Rockies come back, being really shut down through 6, and we explode in the 7th for 4, and we win 7-4. So Powers 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Zvorek had a couple of hits. Neal had a couple of hits, couple of RBIs. Goldberg didn't pitch particularly well, but the bullpen bailed him out with 4 1/3 innings of 2-hit baseball. Let's go. We move on. And who are we going to move on to face? The Dodgers. I guess it's apropos that we're going to play the Dodgers here in our final postseason, right? All right. Well, let's get to it. So Jim Denny against Tim Toman. Dodgers lead 1-0. We get shut out in this one. Max Meyer with a couple hits, home run. Toman pitches 7, shutout. Denny does not. He was fine, 3 runs and 6. So Shaw against Mendoza in game 2. Hopefully we can win that one, and we're not looking at 3 straight elimination games. We can. We win 2-0. Shaw goes 6 shutout. Real comes in, pitches 3 hitless innings. Hinojosa homers in the 8th. Scoreless going to the 7th. All right. So we're now at home. So it's Sanchez against Gonzalez in game 3. Sanchez against Goldberg in game 3. So they're going to give Goldberg the start. We're down 2-1. All right, so we get hammered. Goldberg gets hit hard again. All right, so we got another elimination game here coming up. Chad Worthing against Danny Gonzalez. So for the Dodgers, Christian Pache will bat leadoff and play center. J.J. Bleday in left bats second. Judd Fabian in right bats third. Jamie O'Brien, the cleanup hitter, batting fourth. Leewood Gallagher will bat fifth at third. Nico Horner bats sixth at second. Marcelo Meyer will bat seventh and play shortstop. Edwin Camano does the catching, and Chad Worthing, 8-3, 3.88 ERA will get the start. For us, same lineup: Hinojosa, Powers, Hurst, Aguilar, Jones, Bowser, Zvorek, Briones, and Danny Gonzalez. 11-7, 3.53 overall on the season. An ERA just under 5 after we picked him up. And here we go. Pache strikes out. Bleday with a bloop single to right center field. Judd Fabian hits a fly ball to center. Jones is going to make the catch there. And Jamie O'Brien with a base hit to right. So a couple of singles here in the first. Put runners on the corners. The runner's going to be tagged out at second. I don't know what he was thinking. All right, so 2 hits, no runs. Worthing will face Hinojosa. Full count on him. Grounds out to short. 1 away. Andy Powers with a single to right. And Jared Hurst with a single to left. So 2 on, 1 out for Aguilar. And he pops out. All right, so 2 outs. Drew Jones stepping in now. And did he get it? Drew got all of that one. Sends that one into the thin Colorado air, and we take a 3-0 first inning lead. Bowser now hits a fly ball to right. So we pick up 3 in the first, and we're up 3-0. 2-1 pitch to Gallagher. Grounded back up the middle into the shift, but that's 1 away. Nico Horner now pops that one high in the air. Catch is going to be made by the second baseman, and Meyer now strikes out. So through an inning and a half, we are up 3-0. Zvorek strikes out. Briones walks. Gonzalez gets the job done. I don't know why he didn't bunt, but Hinojosa grounds out to end the inning. So we're through 2, and we are up 3. Kamano leads off. It's going to be a leadoff single for the number 8 hitter. Worthing gets the bunt down. Gets the sacrifice. Top of the order in Pache. Strikes out. And Blade strikes out as well. All right, so Gonzalez has 4 Ks through 3. Powers strikes out. Hurst is hit by a pitch. Aguilar walks. Andrew Jones hits a fly ball to center. I was hoping for another 3-run homer. So Bowser's going to come up now and get a base hit to left. Is that going to score the run? Yes, it is. We are up 4-0. Both runners advance, so a single here can make it 6-0. And that's exactly what Beckett does. Base hit to center. Here comes 1 run, and the second runner is going to be thrown out at the plate. But we are up 5 now after 3. Judd Fabian with a leadoff single to left. O'Brien strikes out. Gallagher hits a fly ball to right. Catch is going to be made out there, though. 2 away. And Nico Horner, diving stop at second by Bowser, and that ends the inning. So we're up 5-0. They pull their starter. Briones strikes out. Gonzalez walks. Hinojosa hits a fly ball to center, and that will end the inning. Oh, I guess it doesn't end the inning. Was there only 1 out? I guess there was only 1 out. All right, so we have first and third now with 2 outs for Hurst. And Hurst hits a fly ball to right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. In comes Gonzalez. Powers hits third. He's going to come around to score. Hurst will slide into third with a triple. And it's 7-0. Aguilar grounds that one to short. That will retire the side. But we are now up by 7 through 4 innings. Meyer with a leadoff single. Kamano grounds to short, over to second, on to first, and we turn the 6-4-3. Pinch hitter strikes out, and we go to the bottom of the 5th, up by 7 runs. Grounds to third, long throw to first, and he gets him. Bowser strikes out, and Zavorek walks. Briones now hits a fly ball to left. That's going to get down for extra bases. Gabe Briones continues to mash. Zavorek's going to score. Catcher Briones goes to third, and we are up 8. They're going to pinch hit. I don't know why they pinch hit. He had pitched 5 shutout innings. All right, well, they bring in Jimmy Slack, the rookie. First batter up, hits a fly ball to right. We're up 8-0. Pitch to Blade. It's going to be a 1-out double for J.J. Blade. Judd Fabian with a ground ball to short. It's 2 away. And O'Brien walks. Pass ball is going to score their first run of the game. Two-one pitch, grounded to first. 3-1 retires the side. So they pick up a run, but we're still up 7. Hinojosa will lead off. Grounds out to second. Ooh, error was that by the first baseman? No, they're going to call it on the second baseman. So Hinojosa will go to second. He'll advance to third there. Hurst hits a fly ball to left. I don't think that's going to be deep enough. Yeah, it's not. He's going to try. And he's going to make it. So we regain our 8-run lead with the sac fly. Aguilar with a base hit to center. That one's hit down the left field line. It's carrying, and it's high off the wall. So it's 10-1 as Jones with an RBI double. Bowser strikes out, and we've hit double digits, and we are up by 9. Horner grounds out 3-1. Meyer will strike out, and Kamano grounds out to short. So we go to the 7th inning stretch with a 9-run lead. Zavorek leads off. It's a fly ball to deep right field, but its catch is going to be made out there. Briones doubled last time, strikes out this time. Jimmy Slack will bat for himself, and he lines out, innings over. Slack is still out there, he strikes out Callahan. Pash grounds out to first unassisted, and Blade hits fly ball to center. So we go to the bottom of the 8th with a 9-run lead. Nick Rodriguez will bat leadoff against Hinojosa. Walks him. Powers lines that one down the right field line for extra bases, and the offense is going off today. So Hinojosa will score all the way from first. It's 11-1. Hurst pops out to second. Aguilar hammers that one down the right field line. That's going to score Powers. He'll take his place at second, and it will be 12-1. Drew Jones now pops that one out. And Bowser, he strikes out. So we go to the 9th with an 11-run lead. Strike 3. McElfresh is in now for the final 2 batters of the game. There's a strikeout, and there's a strikeout. So we destroy the Dodgers in Game 4 as we keep our season alive for at least one more day. Hurst 2 for 3, 3 RBIs. Drew Jones with a 3-run homer in the first. Powers has 3 hits. Gonzalez goes 5 shutout innings. Only throws 61 pitches. They pulled him. And then Slack came in and went 3 1/3. McElfresh pitched the final 2/3, and we get the win. So we're going to Game 5, and we are going to do Game 5 right after this. All right, we are back with Game 5, and it's going to be Jim Denny, as it should be. Jim Denny against Tim Tillman, a rematch of Game 1, and we're just going to get right to it. So we are in Los Angeles. Lineups are the same. For us, Hinojosa, Powers, Hurst, Aguilar, Jones, Bowser, Zavorik, Briones with Denny on the mound. For them, Pache, Blade, Gallagher moves up a spot. Fabian, O'Brien, Horner, Meyer, Camano, and Toman, who's a 20. Oof, look at that. Wow. 11-7, led the National League in ERA this year, 2.42. So we got ourselves a pitching matchup. Let's see how Game 5 goes. Can we extend our career? Can we extend our run here as the Colorado Rockies in Game 5 against the LA Dodgers? Hinojosa flies out to left to get this one started. Powers flies out to left, so 2 up, 2 down here, top of the first. And Hurst strikes out. So we go to bottom of the first. No score. Denny will face Pache, and he will hit a fly ball to center. Diving catch made by Drew Jones. 2-2 pitch to Blade is a pop-up on the infield. Catch is going to be made by Zavorik, and the full count pitch to Gallagher is ball 4. Judd Fabian grounds to short. So we're scoreless after 1. Aguilar walks. Jones hits a ground ball on the infield. It's into a 1-6 fielder's choice. Yeah, and our offense, although we had such a good game last time, our offense has really been shortened without Ellis in the lineup. You can definitely feel it once you get through Drew Jones, because you're dealing with Zavorik and Bowser and Briones. It's just a different lineup. Fly ball to left center field. Catch made by Jones. Horner with a 1-out double down the left field line. A runner in scoring position here for the Dodgers. 3-2 pitch to Meyer, strike 3. And 3-2 pitch to Camano, strike 3. All right, so we get through the second, still no score. Briones with an error on the third baseman. Denny strikes out. Hinojosa walks, so first and second, 1 out. Powers strikes out, and Hurst strikes out. All right, so that was our first real opportunity. Goes by the wayside. There's a pop out to center, 1 away in the first, or in the third. Pache with a single to left. 0-2 pitch to Blade. That's a base hit to center, so 2 on and 1 out here in the third. Fly ball to right. That should be deep enough to score the run. It is, and the Dodgers are up 1-0. There's a base hit to right, so it's going to be first and third with 2 outs now. O'Brien, damn, with a double to left center field. That's going to score 1, and that's going to score 2, and we are down 3-0. Nico Horner with a base hit. So we're down 4-0. There's a walk, and you got to get Denny out of the game at this point. We give up 4. We can't even... Whoa! Okay, it's a pop out to first. There's our first hit of the game. Drew Jones with a single. Drew Bowser, he gets a hit, so 2 on, 1 out. Jones is going to be at third. Zavorak is going to... doesn't strike out, but he's going to hit into a double play, which is even worse. We can't even get the run home. There's a base hit to center by the pitcher. Munoz is hurt, and they're going to take him out of the game. Good. Here comes Satterfield. We're going to get blown out in Game 5, guys. Blade strikes out. Gallagher strikes out. Fabian grounds out. All right, so it looks like we're going to get out of this one. But we go to the 5th. We only have 2 hits. No runs. We're down by 4. But Gabe Briones doesn't want us to go down without a fight. He gets a leadoff double. Stuckey will pinch hit. He will strike out. Hinojosa will pop out. We need a clutch hit here, guys. We need a 2-out hit here from Andy Powers. And we get a 2-out hit, but it's not going to be enough to score him, is it? It is. All right, so we get on the board. It's 4-1. Diving plate on the third base line. It's going to be an infield single. So the tying run comes to the plate in the person of Aguilar, but he's going to ground out. All right, well, we get a run. We get on the board. We just got to hold him now. McElfresh comes in. He's going to walk O'Brien. Is he going to walk him? Nope. O'Brien's going to get a ball to center. Catch is going to be made out there. Nico Horner flies out to center. And Marcelo Meyer will line out to second. All right, so Drew Jones bats leadoff here in the 6th. He strikes out. Bowser will face Mendoza. He strikes out, and Zavorak will strike out. So they strike out the side in the 6th. There's a line out to second. Pinch hitter lines out to second, and Pache will get a base hit to center. Blade now. It's a fly ball to center. Catch is going to be made there. So we go to the 7th now, down by 3. They bring in a new pitcher, which is great. Briones will lead off. He walks. Wild pitch will send him to second. Ferguson strikes out. Hinojosa ground ball to second. We need another clutch hit from Powers here. Can we get it? Nope. 7th inning stretch, we are down by 3. Jimmy Slack comes in after pitching 3 1/3 yesterday. There's 1 away. Fabian will strike out. And O'Brien will walk. Nico Horner pops out. So we go to the 8th. We need 3 runs here in the next 2 innings. Got the top of the order up here. Or 3, 4, 5 at least in this inning. Strikeout. Pop out. And Drew Jones strikes out. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. We are down 4-1. Kumar Rocker to Marcelo Meyer. That's a fly out. Camano. Ground ball to short. And Gabe Springer will pinch hit, and he will line that one into the left center field gap. It's going to be a 2-out double. That'll bring up Pache, who will walk. J.J. Blade pops it up on the infield. Catch is going to be made by the catcher. Here we go. Final out. Top of the 9th. We got 6, 7, 8. Bowser will start with a walk. Zavorak grounds that one to second. Briones grounds that one to short. And Daryl Savchuk pops out. Game over. Series over. Playthrough over. We lose to the Dodgers in Game 5 of the National League Division Series, and we lose 3-2. So the Dodgers are going to be taking on the Nationals. The Blue Jays will take on the Maulers. Let's get to the end of the season, and we will put a button on this one. Dodgers take a 1-0 lead over the Nationals. So yeah, what I'm going to do is between today and, okay, he's still hurt. Between today and the live stream on Sunday night, I am going to sim the next 15 years. And we will get to the end of the 2050 season. And at that point, we'll do an introspective or a retrospective. I forget which one it is. It's some sort of spective on our Colorado Rockies team. So the Maulers lead the Blue Jays. The Nationals beat the Dodgers. So it's the Maulers and the Nationals. So it would be appropriate if an expansion team won in the final year. That would be kind of neat. So Ellis is eligible to come off the DL. Wonderful. Nationals with a 1-0 lead. Maulers come back and tie it. Nationals take a 2-1 lead. 2-2. Maulers with a 3-2 lead. And what happens? 3-3. We go into Game 7, and the Washington Nationals are your 2035 World Series champions. So we couldn't get it done in our final season. We won the wild card, came up short against the Dodgers, which is to be, I want to say it's to be expected, but given how this playthrough went, it's not a surprise. So that's going to do it. So Drew Jones voids his contract, so it'll be interesting to see what the team does with him. The team doesn't have a top 10 prospect. Yeah, so we're done. We are done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time doing it. 60 some odd episodes over the span of almost the entire baseball season. So we started this back in May. And it's now almost the end of October, so 5 months of Colorado Rockies baseball. We were really successful, and we'll get more into detail on Sunday. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you enjoyed the series, the playthrough, what you'd like to see for Out of the Park 23, because we'll be doing the same thing next year. Once the new game comes out, we'll pick a team and we will run with it. Let me know kind of where you think, knowing where the teams lie right now, where you think we should go with the 2020 Out of the Park 2023. So again, guys, I appreciate your support, and we're not done. There will be more videos coming up. I don't know if we're going to be doing more Out of the Park stuff on this Wednesday slot, or if we're going to be doing something else yet. I got to talk to Chris about how we're going to handle that. But at any rate, guys, I appreciate you watching. As always, I appreciate the support, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Take care. Bye-bye.